What is going on, guys? Today we're going to talk about mental health conditions and how the VA rates these specific conditions. Whether it's depression, anxiety, PTSD, military sexual trauma, we're going to cover it in this video today. Some things to keep in mind. When it comes to mental health conditions, the VA pretty much puts it all under one big umbrella. Now, what do I mean by this? If you have depression and you also have PTSD, you're not able to receive separate ratings for each of those because the symptoms are so closely related. All right, stick around. We're going to talk about how much money you can expect to receive for each rating, what the VA is looking for with each specific condition, and how you guys can go out there and file a successful VA claim. Mental health conditions, like I said, they are pretty much all under the same umbrella. The things the VA is looking for each specific rating are all going to pretty much be the same, all right, with a little bit of differences. And obviously, the higher up you go towards 100%, the more severe your symptoms are going to be. Now, mental health conditions can be rated anywhere from 0, 10, 30, 50, 70, and 100%. And we're going to dive into each specific one, so stick around. Mental health conditions are often referred to as high-value claims because majority of veterans that I've seen submit mental health claims, whether it's for PTSD, depression, anxiety, they often get 50 or 70% disability ratings just for mental health conditions alone. What does that look like in terms of money? All right, because this is what it's all about. How much can you expect to make with a 50% disability rating? As a veteran alone with no dependents at 50% rating, you can expect to receive $1,041.82. Now at a 70% rating, that number jumps up to $1,663.06. As you can see, 50 or 70% rating, that can have a major impact financially. Like I said, if you're suffering from mental health issues, I highly encourage you guys to go seek help with the VA, file your disability claims, and get the compensation you deserve, because an extra $1,000 a month, think about how that could help you and your family. Now let's dive into each specific rating and kind of cover some of the things that the VA is specifically looking for when it comes to giving you an assigned rating for your mental health conditions. Now, as we go over each percentage, I want you guys to really keep in mind the symptoms they're looking for. Ask yourself if any of these symptoms are symptoms that you're currently suffering from. 0% rating is a diagnosis of mental health illness, but symptoms are so mild they don't require continuous medication or they don't interfere with social and work functioning. 10% rating, mild symptoms creating work and social impairment when under significant stress or mild symptoms managed successfully with continuous medication. 30% rating, again getting higher up on the scale, more symptoms to keep in mind. Some trouble functioning socially and at work, occasionally inefficient with work or unable to perform work tasks, generally able to take care of self and speak normally. Symptoms include depression, anxiety, chronic difficulty sleeping, mild memory loss, suspiciousness, and panic attacks. Less than once a week. 50% rating. Some impairment, inability to function socially and at work with lack of reliability and productivity due to symptoms such as trouble understanding, memory loss, forgetting to do things, poor judgment, mood disturbances, trouble with work and social relationships, and or having one or more panic attacks weekly. Again, these symptoms, as we're going up on the scale, really look at how they're defining these, right? One or more panic attacks weekly. That's going to give you a 50% rating, all right? If you say that and a couple of the other things, you're going to get assigned a 50% rating most likely. 70%. Unable to function in most social and work areas with symptoms such as obsessive behaviors, illogical speech, depression, and panic so persistent that it interferes with ability to function, suicidal thinking, inability to control impulses, neglecting self-care such as hygiene, inability to handle stress, and or inability to maintain relationships. So suicidal thinking, that is a big differentiator when it comes to a 50% or a 70% rating. If you have suicidal ideations, if you thought about committing suicide in the past, you need to be open and honest, be very vulnerable when you're in these compensation and pension exams, because these are the key things that they are looking for. 100% rating. Completely unable to function socially or at work with symptoms such as severely inappropriate behavior, ongoing hallucinations or delusions, consistent threat of harming self or others, unable to remember basic information such as names of close relatives, severe confusion and disorientation, and inability to take care of self. So extremely severe case is 100% rating. So again, most veterans I see typically get 50 to 70% disability ratings when it comes to mental health conditions. But go over these specific symptoms. Understand each disability rating when it comes to mental health conditions, right? Really understand the specific symptoms that differentiate a 30% rating or a 50%, or a 50% and a 70% rating. All right, because if you can go in there and understand what they're looking for, you can better prepare yourself for that C&P exam and go in there and get the disability rating that you deserve. So if you guys found this video helpful, or you think it'd be helpful for other veterans, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. By liking this video, it pushes this video out to other veterans, and that's the whole point, guys. We want to help as many vets as we can, because I am so sick of hearing vets paying these companies absurd amounts of money to do exactly what they can do on their own. When it comes to the VA disability claims process, knowledge is money. Do a little bit of research on your own. Get out there, file successful claims, get those ratings that you deserve. All right, this is Tony with For the Core, Semper Fi.